Welcome, everyone, to the start of something great. Welcome to the start of me reviewing Zatch Bell, which will be a mainstay on the channel for the foreseeable future. I am glad you have started the journey with me, and I hope you will stay for the foreseeable future. So make sure you subscribe, and let's begin. We start off with one of our main protagonists, Zatch, coming in on an eagle, but we then quickly cut to the other half of our duo, Kyo, wondering what his purpose is in life because he finds everything so boring. His mother yells up to him to go to school and make some friends because he's been skipping school, and he feels that he has nothing to learn there anyway, and everyone there is an idiot compared to him. But that's when Zatch blasts through the window naked with his eagle.
Good grief, he's naked!
Zatch tells Kyo he was sent by his father and gives him a letter. The letter explains that Kyo's father found Zatch in the middle of the forest near death, and that Zatch has amnesia, not being able to remember anything past the point of when he was found. And that Zatch carries a red book with unknown writing in it and has sent him there hoping Kyo can read it somehow and help Zatch get back home. After reading all of this, Kyo is frustrated he now has to take care of Zatch and accidentally casts a spell from the book for the first time. After this happens, he tries to explain to his mother that Zatch can shoot lightning, but of course she doesn't believe him. But I will nitpick here though, because how would she explain the damage done to Kyo's room? And they do gloss over this and not mention it at all after this. Not wanting to take care of Zatch, he goes off to school, but takes Zatch's book with him so he can see if he is able to read it. While studying the book, he can't read any of it except a different colored set of words, saying Zakeru. Kyo then decides to leave school because everyone berates him for being so smart, and they believe he is looking down on them because of his intellect. But he is stopped by Mizuno asking him to stay longer and tutor her like he used to, but he rejects her, saying idiots should be with idiots, and that's when Zatch lets his presence be known. After carrying Zatch away, Zatch explains he's there to help Kyo make some friends, and Kyo tricks him into going onto the roof where kids regularly get bullied, but he is now worried about Zatch since he can shoot lightning out of his mouth anyway. Kyo goes to check, and Zatch has the shit kicked out of him, and it turns out he was also protecting Mizuno as well. The bully starts to tell Zatch that he was lied to, and Kyo doesn't care about anyone else except himself. Hearing all of this, Kyo agrees with him, saying all of this is true, so Zatch should just run away already. Zatch then tells him off, saying Kyo did nothing wrong, that he used to have friends, but they got jealous of his intelligence and started to treat him differently because of it. Kyo hasn't beaten people up or stole money from people like this bully has. He then follows it up by telling him Kyo is just having a big, long shit. So that's why he's taking him so long, which honestly got a giggle out of me when I read it. But then Kyo finally comes out and gets his ass kicked. But Zatch tells him he has never looked livelier than he is right now. Kyo then realizes he cast a spell when they first met, and now purposely casts it. And it was a nice touch that Kyo sees that this strike is more powerful than the past one, and turns Zatch's head so he would not kill this bully with this lightning strike. And we finish off with Kyo monologuing in his head, wondering what the hell Zatch is. Now, let's talk about some of the extra stuff, like the different book covers of Volume 1 and the chapter cover page. The Bunko cover is a simple design of a smiling Zatch. Tonko design is with Zatch riding the eagle he came in on, and Kyo fumbling around with the book, getting across the more lighthearted feel of the series. And the Kanzen cover has Zatch and Kyo standing proudly with a large electrical dragon behind them. The Chapter 1 cover page is an image of Zatch and Kyo sitting on top of Mamoto books with chest-like statues around them, some of them having designs of future Mamotos. Now that we are all done with Chapter 1, and the extras, let's talk about the content in a little more detail. Kyo's character here in the first half of the chapter, just plain unlikable, with him yelling at his mother and looking down on people that are not as intelligent as he is. What we do find out is because he has become jaded after his former friends started treating him differently, because they were jealous of his intelligence and started to conjure up the idea that he must be looking down on them because of how smart he is. We see that Mizuno is the only one who still reaches out to him because he tutored her in the past. We also see as he yells at her, under all his posturing, he does still have kindness in him, telling her that she will end up like him if she stays around him. So even after all he has been through, he still wants to protect her from the isolation he goes through. And now through Zatch, he has been able to start breaking out of this shell that other people have put him in, that he has willingly stayed in for so long. But because he doesn't want to let down people who genuinely care about him, he, in this chapter alone, has gone through a decent amount of character growth. Now, speaking on Zatch, we see that he is a very naive but well-meaning character, always wanting to see the good in people, like with him never even thinking that Kyo wouldn't come to rescue him and Mizuno. But other than that, he is a well-designed, cute little mascot character who can apparently shoot lightning out of his mouth. Man, just this chapter alone, this was a lot for me to do, but I hope you guys liked it, and I will, of course, keep trying to improve on my video making as I go on. So if any of you have any critiques or any criticisms, please voice them in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. This is the first step of many for me going through this series. So as I asked in the beginning of the video, please like the video and subscribe so you can come with me on this journey. But if not, then thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. And I will see the rest of you guys later. Bye guys.